Good morning, all of you. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday we were talking about bread pieces and cheese sheets. I gave you 12 bread pieces and 7 cheese sheets. 12 bread pieces and 7 cheese sheets. You know that to make the product, what is the product here? Sandwiches. To make one sandwich, 2 bread pieces and 1 cheese sheet required. So first 2 bread pieces and 1 cheese sheet, 1 sandwich. Like that, how many sandwiches we can make? 6 sandwiches. 6 sandwiches. So 12 bread pieces are consumed. What about cheese sheets? 1 cheese sheet is extra. So which is less in quantity for this particular process? Less in quantity, 12 bread pieces. We say bread is the limiting reagent. Bread is the limiting reagent. In a reaction, which reagent is consumed completely? That is the limiting reagent. Now coming to chemistry, coming to our chemical reactions. Look at H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Balance it. On balancing, 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. What are the reagents? Hydrogen and oxygen. What is the product? Water. What is the amount of hydrogen? 4 grams. If it is 4 grams, this is what? 16 plus 16, 32 grams. If 4 grams reacts with 32 grams, 4 requires 32, 4 wants 32, 32 wants 4. They are equivalent. They are equivalent. 4 grams of hydrogen requires or it will combine with 32 grams of oxygen. It requires 32 grams of oxygen. It should combine with 32 grams of oxygen. It can combine with 32 grams of oxygen. Similar is the case with oxygen. 32 grams of oxygen requires 4 grams of hydrogen. 32 grams of oxygen can combine with 4 grams of hydrogen. 32 grams of oxygen will combine with 4 grams of hydrogen. They are equivalent to make this water. Then see, this much is required, this much is required. They are equivalent to each other. So in that case, when these both completely react, we get 36 grams H2O, 18 molar mass, molecular mass 18 U, molar mass 18 grams per mole. So I am writing the molecular mass here, that is 18 twice, so 36 grams. According to law of conservation of mass, 4 plus 32 gives 36 grams. This is the general statement. But suppose in one case, I am giving you 3 grams of water and 32 grams of oxygen. By mistake, I have given you 3 grams of water and 32 grams of oxygen. By mistake. How much water will be formed? What our question is, how much water will be formed? How much water will be formed? Now you see, there it is 32. 32 can combine with 4. 32 will combine with 4. So here 4 is not there. Instead only 3. If 4 can combine with 32, if 4 can combine with 32, does this 3 require 32? Does this 3 requires 32? 4 requires 32. 3 does not want this 32. 3 wants little less than 32. How much? What is the relation? 4 requires 32. So 3 requires 32 upon not seen. Okay. 4 requires 32. This is the general statement according to the balanced chemical equation. Therefore, 3 requires, we have only 3. 3 requires how much? 3 requires 32 by 4 into 3. So, 24 grams. Here, only 24 grams required, which is extra here. The reagent which is in large quantity, that is, see, only 24 required to react with this 3. 3 requires only 24, but here extra pada hai. That means that reagent is extra, oxygen is extra. So 24 will be consumed by this 3. So here 8 grams will be remain unreacted, unused. It will be left unreacted. So which reagent is fully consumed? The reagent which is fully consumed is hydrogen. So hydrogen is the limiting reagent. Calculation you can start with this 3 grams or you can start with this 32 grams. It is up to you. So the reagent which is completely used up is hydrogen H2. Hydrogen is the limiting reagent. All right. So 3 requires 30, 3 requires 24. So how much water will be formed? How much water will be formed? This is equivalent. These weights are equivalent. 3 grams requires 3 grams will take only 24 grams and the product formed will be 27. 3 plus 24, that is 27 gram of water will be formed according to law of conservation of mass. Or you can calculate according to the reagent which is fully used up. The reagent which is fully used up is hydrogen. Its amount is 3. What is the statement? If 4 gram of hydrogen is fully consumed, 36 grams of water will be formed. In that way also you can calculate, no problem. You will get the same answer. 4 grams, if it is completely used up, we are catching hold of limiting reagent. Accordingly, the product will be formed. According to the limiting reagent amount, the product will be formed. So 4 gram can give how much water? If 4 gram of hydrogen is completely used up, this 4 gram, when it is completely used up, 36 grams of water will be formed. So 4 grams will give how much water? 36 grams of water. 4 gram when it is completely used up, 36 grams of water will be formed. But here only 3 grams. For 3 grams, how much oxygen is required? Enough oxygen is required. See, only 24 required, but 32 is there. Means enough amount of oxygen is required. So 3 grams. This is the general statement according to the balanced chemical equation. 4 grams can give 36 grams. So 3 grams can give how much water by unitary method? that is 36 upon 4 into 3. So here 9, so 27 grams. See, we got the same value, 27 grams. So you have to see which is the limiting reagent. You may get any amount in the question. You have to first decide which is the limiting reagent. Once again, those who joined late, the reaction what I have taken is 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. I have put the corresponding weights, 4 grams, 32 grams, 36 grams. This is the general statement for this particular reaction. This is the general statement for this particular reaction. Here, 4 gram requires 32 grams. 4 grams of hydrogen requires 32 grams. So the product obtained will be 36 grams. Utkarsh Singh is unable to enter. Which is the limiting reagent? The reagent which got fully consumed is the limiting reagent. So 4 grams requires 32 grams, and by mistake I have given you this 3 grams and 32 grams. By mistake I have given you these two weights and I am telling you to make water. How much water will be produced? So we are looking at these weights according to the balanced chemical equation. First you have to go to the balanced chemical equation. So when we went to balanced chemical equation, these are the things: 4, 32, 36. 4 requires 32. But here when we look, only 3 grams are there. So when 4 requires 32, 4 requires 32, 3 requires how much? That means 24 grams. So out of this 32 grams, only 24 grams will be utilized. Which is the limiting reagent? Your teacher has given you these two weights. Which is the limiting reagent? Hydrogen is the limiting reagent. So hydrogen will be fully consumed. Accordingly, the product will be formed. When 3 grams takes 24 grams, according to law of conservation of mass, 27 grams of water will be formed. Or you can come back to the general statement. See, this is the limiting reagent. 4 gives 36. 4 gives 36. What here? Here what I have written, 4 will combine with how much amount of oxygen. Here what I have written, 4 will make how much water. Here I have written 4 will combine with how much oxygen. Here I have written 4 grams will give how much water. This is the relation between hydrogen and water. This is the relation between hydrogen and oxygen. According to the need, you have to make the relation. Okay, 4 grams can give 36 grams of water. So 3 grams will give how much? By unitary method, 27 grams of water, which is same as that we have calculated earlier. That is by adding the amount of reactants according to law of conservation of mass. Okay, write one question. In the reaction A plus B2, in the reaction A plus B2, in the reaction A plus B2 gives AB2. AB2. Is this a balanced equation? Gagandev, is this a balanced equation? Chitran Saxena, is it a balanced equation? Okay, yes, tell me. Is it a balanced equation? Mukti, Patodi? Is it a balanced equation?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Utkarsh Singh, many times he is coming to enter. I am admitting, but he is, it's written joining, but he is unable to enter. I don't know what happened. All right, this is a balanced equation. What all interpretations you can make from this balanced equation? One atom of A can combine with one molecule of B. This one molecule to form one molecule of AB2. This is one information. One mole of A can combine with one mole of B to form one mole of AB2. In terms of atoms, one atom of A can combine with two atoms of B to form one molecule of AB2. Now I'm giving you some instances. You tell me which is the limiting reagent. I'm giving you some instances. In every instance, which is the limiting reagent, A or B? Right, continue the question. In a reaction, A plus B2 gives AB2. Identify NR. Identify NR. Identify the limiting reagent, if any, in the following mixtures. If any, in the following mixtures. Number one, 300 atoms of A. Number one, 300 atoms of A. If there are 300 atoms of A, see this is one molecule of B. So here 200 molecules of B, 200 molecules of B, 200 molecules of B. Number two, 2 moles of A, 2 moles of A and 3 moles of B. Number three, 100 atoms of A plus 100 molecules of B. Number four, 5 moles of A plus 5 moles of B. Okay, 2.5 moles of B. Number five, 2.5 moles of A and 5 moles of B. In every instance, you have to say which is the limiting reagent. Which is the limiting reagent? All of you write the answers. 300 atoms of A and 200 molecules of B. You see, one atom of 300, one atom of A, one molecule of B. This is molecule. This is molecule. One molecule. If there is one atom, there should be one molecule. 300 atoms, there should be 300 molecules. Right? But there are only 200 molecules. Which is the limiting reagent, A or B? Like that, you answer for all. Yes, let's see. 300 atoms of A, 1 atom of A molecule, 1 molecule of B. B2 means 1 molecule. B2 means 1 molecule. So 1 atom of A, 1 molecule of B, 300 atoms of A equal 300 molecules of B, but here only 200 molecules of B, which is less in quantity, that is B. So limiting reagent is B. Answer, limiting reagent is B. Number 2, 2 moles of A. See, this is mole number. 1 mole of A, 1 mole of B. Here 2 moles of A and 3 moles of B. 1 mole of A, 1 mole of B. 2 moles of A requires only 2 moles of B. Here 3 moles of B written. That means the amount which is less in quantity is A. In the second case, in this instance, limiting reagent is A. Now number 3, 100 atoms of A, 100 molecules of B. What is the limiting reagent? Anyone?
No limiting reagent, ma'am.
No limiting reagent. Exact. Equivalent. Both are equivalent. 100 atoms. A is standing in the form of atom, but B is standing in the form of molecule. See, 1 atom of A, 1 molecule of B. 100 atoms of A, 100 molecules of B. No LR. No limiting reagent. Next. 5 moles of A, 1 mole of A, 1 mole of B. 5 moles of A, it should have been 5 moles of B, but only 2.5 moles of B. So this is the limiting reagent. B is the limiting reagent. Let's check the next instance. 2.5 moles of A. So here 2.5 moles of B. It is equivalent, but there it is 5 moles. That is extra. That means this is less. So the limiting reagent is A. Yes, right. The next question. Dinitrogen. Dinitrogen means N2. Simply nitrogen. For simple nitrogen, we call it as dinitrogen. Don't get worried about cursing again as dinitrogen and dihydrogen. Dinitrogen and dihydrogen react with each other. React with each other to produce ammonia. To produce ammonia according to the following equation. According to the following equation, N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. Number 1, calculate the mass of ammonia. Calculate the mass of ammonia produced if 2.00 into 10 to the power 3 grams. 2.00 into 10 to the power 3 grams dinitrogen reacts with 1.00 into 10 to the power 3 grams dihydrogen. 1.00 into 3 to the power, into 10 to the power 3 grams dihydrogen. Next part 2. Will any of the two reactants remain unreacted? Will any of the two reactants remain unreacted? Whenever you get this numerical, please check whether the values given are equivalent or not. Don't think that this much reacts with this much means they will be completely reacting, all will be completely used up. No. Just check whether these values are apt or is anything extra or anything less. Next question. So previous question was, will any of the two reactants remain unreacted? Number 3, third question. If yes, comma, if yes, which one? If yes, which one? And what would be its mass? If yes, which one? And what would be its mass? What are the equation given? They have already given the balanced equation. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. Put the weights in that balanced chemical equation. You put the weight. Under N2 you write 28. Under 3H2 you can write 6. And under 2NH3 you can write, what can you write? 2NH3. N14, 3 hydrogen, 1 plus 1 plus
34
1.
grams.
So 17
34.
into 2.
34 grams.
Yes,
34 grams.
all right. So the statement is in front of you. The statement is in front of you. What is the statement? 28 grams of nitrogen barabar to equivalent to 6 grams of hydrogen. 28 grams requires 6 grams, or we can say 6 gram requires 28 grams. All right. And what is given? 2.00 into 10 to the power 3. That means 2000 grams. 2000 grams. So you catch hold of any one of the reactant and do the calculation. What is the calculation? 28 grams requires 6 grams, right? 28 grams requires 6 grams. What is 28 grams? Nitrogen. 28 grams of nitrogen requires 6 grams of hydrogen, and they have given 2000 grams of nitrogen. Therefore, 2000 grams of hydrogen requires 2000 grams of nitrogen, not hydrogen. Nitrogen requires 6 upon 28 into 2000. So you will be getting as 428.6 grams of hydrogen. But how much they have given? How much they have given? They have given 1000.
1000
1000 grams.
They have given 1000. That means hydrogen is extra. Hydrogen is extra. So which is the limiting reagent?
Nitrogen.
Yes, nitrogen is the limiting reagent. Nitrogen is the limiting reagent. Limiting reagent is nitrogen. They have given 1000 grams of hydrogen. Only 428 grams of 28.6 grams of hydrogen is required. So which reactant will be remain unreacted?
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen, how much? 1000 minus.
1000 minus.
All right, 1000 minus this, that is this much. 1000 minus this. How much ammonia will be formed? How much ammonia will be formed? This plus this, right? 2000 gram of nitrogen requires that much grams of hydrogen. So 2000 plus 428.6, this much amount of ammonia will be produced. Okay, go through the numerical once again. This real statement is what? According to the balanced equation, real statement is 28 requires 6. They have given 2000. They have given 2000. So 2000 requires that much. But they have given 1000. 1000 grams instead of this extra amount is given. How much extra? This much extra. So this requires only this much. So the amount of product formed is this plus that. So 2428.6 grams. Okay, thank you. Go through the syllabus of this chapter. This chapter is over.